right, we are here with Rex and Commander Wolffe, yes? Very nice. We're going to ask them some questions about Star Wars, see what they think. Do you guys want a softball interview, or would you prefer like a hardball interview?
Hardball's fine.
I'll do soft.
You'll do soft?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, dang. That's like, I would say probably The Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith? What about you?
Empire.
There you go. All right, very good. Revenge of the Sith's good too, though. Best Star Wars character?
Oh, man, that's a lot.
Or just favorite?
I'll just say, I don't know, Captain Rex, I would say. The clones. All clones, I would say.
It's kind of the same guy, right?
Yeah, they are, typically.
Right. What about you?
Best or favorite?
Favorite.
Favorite. Oh, that's Yoda.
Yoda?
He's wise, you know?
Yeah. For sure. You can't go wrong. Best lightsaber fight of all time?
Ooh. Phantom Menace. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Phantom Menace?
Totally, yes.
All right. Did you guys watch The Acolyte?
I watched like half of it.
Okay. What about you?
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
What'd you think?
It's not too bad, a little slow, but I would say at the end it totally picked up. I just wish they totally kind of spread out the whole entire, excitement. But I get it. It's from emotional to to that build up. So I get the whole thing,
Gotcha. What did you think of The Acolyte?
I didn't enjoy it.
You thought it was kind of lame?
It didn't feel like Star Wars.
Could you elaborate on that?
Well, I mean, I love Old Republic. So I love the dark fantasy of the late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And after reading Darth Bane and learning about the Old Republic, I kind of want a grand, Star Wars film. We got Dune, existing, and I'm and Blade Runner and all that stuff. Why can't we have a high-end Star Wars film based off the Old Republic, or at least something, rather than these campy shows?
Well, just the cutscenes alone from the Old Republic video game are cinema quality, right?
I'll watch them over and over again.
Yeah, same. Do you think that the head of Lucasfilm has an obligation to the shareholders, or do you think that just they can kind of do whatever they want?
Well, I mean, that's going into a political answer, but a lot of IPs that go from passion projects owned by individuals to being bought out by companies, they're looking at numbers more than the passion. I would feel but it's not just Star Wars. Video games and other IPs feel this way because they exist long enough to be bought by a company, and then it doesn't feel the same after.
Do you think that they're doing a good job of being faithful to the IP, or do you think that they're are they trying to make money, or are they trying to push agendas? Honestly, I'm curious which.
It does feel like a disconnect with the fan base and what they want. George Lucas was very much of an experimental filmmaker, and you can kind of see that in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So this is a franchise that's so massive, it didn't need a reboot. It just needed to continue a story, right, where it left off. And people have seen the original movies, so
right.
I would have liked more of a continuation of maybe of a novel rather than just a reboot. But yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Yeah.
Word. I dig it. Do you have any questions for me?
So how long did it take you to put your whole entire costume on?
Today it was 3 hours.
Oh, damn. Did you need help or anything, or you did it yourself?
Nihilus helped me out for the last little bit, but I did most of it myself.
That looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you. Is there any project that you would like to see made? If you could be in charge of Lucasfilm for a day, what would you do?
All right, so Peter Jackson, Darth Bane trilogy.
That
would be amazing.
That would be dope. All right, last question, I promise. If you were in charge of the shareholders,
Sure.
Would you fire Kathleen Kennedy or say stay on board?
I mean, that would require discussion. I don't think that's a black and white answer.
But what if you had complete authority? You could be the emperor.
Sure.
She's gone?
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you look amazing. Truly. I don't know how you guys, you said it's a kit?
Yeah.
Well, you guys look tremendous. Thank you guys so much for the interview. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Say this. Manny Jacinto is hot. Love him. Thank you, Star Wars.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Cheers.